does a little bit of time by himself and they can get back together. But this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that Biggie Langston stayed on SmackDown for a reason, and I think he stayed on SmackDown for a reason to have a feud with Roman Reigns to become that WWE champion that everybody wants to happen. I mean, Roman Reigns, I ain't gonna lie, he's still the big dog. He still know how to win matches. But we've seen Biggie Langston in years past just make a mockery out of.
Oh gosh!
I mean, Biggie Langston in the past, this dude. If you saw Biggie Langston when he made his debut in WWE, when he took out John Cena,
right?
He took out John Cena and he took out Dolph Ziggler right after Dolph Ziggler broke up with AJ, and he took out both of them, and the way he manhandled them.
Right.
That's the Biggie that they need to bring back. That is the Biggie that need to come back.
Yeah,
they need to bring that Biggie back. That Biggie need to come back.
I agree to that, and also I did look this up. So Mark Henry, it says he has 2 world championships. So I'm guessing. Oh wait, yeah, WWE World Heavyweight Championship 2011. So
2011. Okay, that's the last one.
For me, that's like, again, but that still doesn't suffice to how much of a powerhouse Mark Henry was. You know?
Yeah, Mark Henry was a Mark Henry was a powerhouse. That dude was the only wrestler he couldn't do that to. And I hate this is Brock Lesnar. He couldn't do that to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar had his number when he would take. I said, that's so bad. That's so sad. Like, you couldn't do that. You could do it to Big Show. You can do it to the Big Show,
right?
But you couldn't do it to Brock Lesnar. That is, dude.
Right.
That is
okay. And what you just said was so true. Like, the people that they've made a mockery of. Somebody's radio is going off. Sorry, but
no problem.
The people that they've made a mockery of for me, and speaking on Biggie, one person that I think really I know over the last few years she hasn't had the best matches, but again she was she was kind of impacting when it came to the evolution standpoint. Alicia Fox.
I love Alicia. Alicia is great.
It has gone.
Alicia was great. Yeah, she went MIA for a minute. She did. I don't know what happened to her. She did. She really did.
For me personally, excuse me, and what you were saying with the fact of making it's true. Like, when will they even with Kofi Kingston's reign, everybody was so happy. We all got behind Kofi.
I am him the moment he beat Daniel Bryan. I was like, anybody that could beat Daniel Bryan is on my because Daniel Bryan, don't get me wrong, Daniel Bryan looked like he was gonna beat Kofi at first. I was like,
right.
I was like, don't let that do that. Please don't let him do that.
Right. I'm like,
I was like, no.
And I'm like, okay, Kofi is at a championship point in time. Yeah. I'm like, finally, after 11 some years, he finally gets his due, and he did. And then look how fast that dude was taken away.
The season premiere of last October when Brock Lesnar F5'd him. It only took 5 seconds. Dude was not called out because Kofi Kingston was in the ring throwing pancakes. He's in the ring throwing pancakes. Brock Lesnar and thought it was funny. He's just laughing at him, saying, "Okay, this dude is really your WWE champion." Okay, that's what Vince McMahon wants to do. He wants to make a fool out of black wrestlers. And the thing is I didn't like that. I was saying, "Oh, Kofi, pay attention, man. What are you doing?" You wouldn't even know. No disrespect to Kofi. No disrespect. I knew Kofi was going to lose to Brock. I knew. Yeah. I was like, Brock, I'm sorry, dog. Brock is getting you tonight, man. He's getting you. He is getting you tonight. He's getting you tonight.
There are just some wrestlers that I know that can really, and there are some black wrestlers that I know that can really change this business. Ember Moon, she's getting there. I know she got hurt. Okay, but she's getting there. One person that I really need to get his like to get that moment, because I've seen how good he is. Like, I've watched like most of his indie videos, and I'm like, okay, this dude is like, he's insane. He can do anything. I would say Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Okay.
Him and Ricochet.
Yeah, I like Ricochet. Ricochet good. I like him.
Okay. Because literally, if you watch that match with Leo Rush and Swerve
Scott, Leo.
Did you see how they were going off the edge of the ring? I'm like,
I love that match. That match was good. That was pretty good.
So my questions are to WWE again. When will you utilize the good people you have?
Yeah.
Is that too hard to ask? Is that really too hard to ask?
Not too hard to ask, but the thing is with Vince McMahon, and this is why, I know you a billionaire and all, dude, and you can make the decisions that you want, but you got a son-in-law and a daughter that can change that. Triple H and Stephanie. You got and you got a son and Shane McMahon that can change that. You got all three of them that can change the complex of not making a deal out of black superstars. And I think this is why Stephanie is actually good now, because I remember when she was bad, Stephanie was making a lot of bad calls, but now she's good. And and people like her now. People like the changes she's making. And listen, the fact is with and the New Day are 7-8 time tag team champions now, because Xavier and Kofi came back, and that was good. I like that little comeback they did on Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. I like that.
And funny, I was just gonna add, and funny, the highest or the most winningest tag team in WWE history is Harlem Heat.
Yes.
So they can do it. It's just like,
I'm telling you, they can do it. But
when
without Big E though, I don't see them lasting that long as champions. Without Big E, I just don't see it. I mean, I want to see them. I want to see, because they're on Raw now without Big E, and they need, unless they go to Raw and Kevin Owens is a part of that team. Right. If Kevin Owens is part of New Day, I'm fine, because they need a big body. Then they need a big body in there. New Day need a big body. They can't just be two small dudes and Kofi, because they're pretty small. But don't let size fool you. But don't let the size fool you though, because Kofi and Xavier, man, they pretty athletic dudes.
Xavier got skill. I just need him to, provide that. Like looking at the, going back to these rosters now, there is so much here to
so much
to use. There's so and really, just to name a few people that did not get drafted, or we're not in the drafting pool this year, but however, some of them are still on and then some of them are not. Samoa Joe, he did get hurt. Becky Lynch, who's on maternity leave. Sonya Deville, Edge. Literally, there's, seeing some of these names. And funny, I guess since we have a few minutes left, I do want to bring her up into conversation real quick. Mickie James. I've been watching Mickie James for a long time. First of all, she's from Virginia, so.
Oh, I love that. I love my girl, Mickie. Mickie is awesome, I'll tell you.
I don't want to say the only good thing she had was with Trish, and I don't want to say we have to bring back Trish so she could have a good run.
I love Trish Stratus. She was good. I loved her.
Oh, okay, because I agree with look, Trish, Lita, Mickie, Jacqueline. I forgot who. Jazz. That whole squad was incredible.
Yeah,
like
it was incredible.
And I put Mickie up there because, again, when she was taking on this Rabbit Trish fan, yeah. And then, she goes on against Trish. I was like, that's amazing. So again, like I said, I don't want to say Mickey is only good with Trish because we've seen what she can do. Like, I just will say this though. Did anybody see how the crowd reacted when Trish and Mickey were standing apart from each other at the Rumble?
I saw that. Yeah.
Boom! Like,
I saw that.
Everybody was like, like it was all, like, think of like thousands of nerds just getting together and then just seeing like an anime win like an Oscar. It's like, oh my god,
an Oscar, yes.
Like, we made it. Like, literally,
we made it.
That was a we made it. Like that. Like, and you could see it for both of them. They're like, okay, you know where this came from. So, but I just want her to get another chance. Honestly, I feel like she could really be valuable.
Yeah. She can. She could be very valuable. I'll tell you. Before we in this episode for today, I'll tell you one wrestler who I think has it, but he's a little messed up here, and that's R-Truth. That's R-Truth. I don't know what this guy's thinking sometimes. I was like, wait, you're 1 day late. You're 1 day late. He said on Monday night he comes in and say, I can't wait for WrestleMania. Dude, WrestleMania was last night, man. What are you doing? I was like, really, dude? Really, R-Truth? Really, man? What are you doing?
That's one dude. That's one guy that WWE has been clowning around with for years.
Yeah, they need to stop doing that because he's way older. Right. Like, come on,
I know as kids, and I know my dad still laughs at this now, but I know as kids it was fun saying, what's up? It was cool. But
oh yeah, I love that. Love that theme song.
This man deserves something other than a rap and dance moves and Little Jimmy. There is something other to this guy. Like, I agree with you. So, like, hands down, I agree with you because I agree. There's so much to this guy, and just to keep him on the baseline at 24/7 champion, I'm like,
yeah, he is 24/7 champion. You're right, he is.
I'm like, is there anything else he could win, or is that the only thing you're limiting to?
Yeah, that's. I know he won. I'm not particularly sure about this, but I think he won IC belt a couple years ago. I think he was.
He did.
And he lost it. Yeah.
He lost it.
What? So, I got a quick question for you. So, our last segment is your predictions for Sunday against Washington and Dallas. Who you got? I would say right now, I have Washington because Dallas got demolished on Monday night against the Cardinals. They got demolished.
Ooh.
When I say demolished, Dak Prescott, prayers go out to him because he's going to be out for the year. But
yeah,
Andy Dalton, he cannot do it. He came from Cincinnati. He can't do it. I think this is Washington's week to bounce back. They lost 5 in a row. I think it's their week to bounce back. What are your thoughts? Who's winning Sunday? So.
Oh gosh! All right, here we go. So I know we have a habit as DC fans to always pick DC and always get hype up on Saturday,
exactly,
lose on Sunday, and then go back to work mad on Monday. Like,
exactly,
we did that the week prior and the years prior. So, I'm taking DC, honestly, because
that's slim.
I wouldn't not take DC because I will literally be getting texts like, "Hey Mo, why'd you not take DC?" So I am taking DC. However, watching the Cowboys get yeet, I was like,
Arizona's defense was unstoppable Monday. Elliott fumbled twice in the first quarter.
Right.
And from then on out, Arizona. Kyler Murray, he used to play in the MLB. Kyler Murray, he used to be a baseball player before he came to the NFL. So he was pretty good.
Right.
Kyler Murray is that's who Washington should have gotten as quarterback. Kyler Murray. If we If we had gotten him and not Dwayne Haskins, would you believe the hype in DC right now?